sorting something out, and then we should be ready. Right then, we are ready. I'm just gonna put the stream in the announcements. Right then, hello everyone and welcome back to EXFL Tier 1 comms. It's been a bit since we did it last time, but we are back tonight at Baku for round 4 out of 23. And yeah, Baku, the twisty and very challenging track to say the least, is the next venture on the EXFL calendar. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this one goes. Obviously, last night my story was a win, but I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys can do tonight. Obviously, with the fake TB, F1 Nico, you've got obviously EXFL Norris, the 3 main protagonists. You'd think maybe with an outside shout F1 Union and Samuel Drake Lee having a great breakthrough season as well, with the obvious 100% podium rate, which is very impressive. We'll get Ben94 an invite back now. We just find him. Is an invite, my good friend. So the first man around this very long tour of the track, to say the least, is, I believe, the Mercedes of Will, who is drifting around that chicane. Not gonna lie, 13 tonight, or 14, sorry. I'm looking forward to seeing who gets it right and who gets it wrong. And speaking of getting things wrong, that is maybe damage for Will, but where he got impeccably close to the wall there. As following suit behind him is the Red Bull of EXFL Checo. Oh, as he flew through that, lovely camera angle. Going up, he's really touching the wall on the outside, and now on that curb. So hard to get it correct. And then through here we saw Callum lose it yesterday on the in quali and the race. So I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen on this straight. Obviously we saw DRS Chicken and other races around the season. Up to the line goes the EXFL Senna. He will not be proud of that one, I can tell you that. Next is the EXFL Norris, who puts it a 30, or not a 30, a 40.6. Then the fake TB goes on a 40.4. Who's the next? Next across the line, as we have a driver just stopped in the middle of the track, that is Niels, I believe. We'll have a look at what Jaden does through the twisty or fast chicane, you could say. And now all the way to the line. Long run. the line? And the answer is a 40.8. Red Fire Tiger goes up to the line and goes to a 40.9, but nearly takes his tyre off at turn 1 there. Voizo on his out lap, he'll start one behind him. Cruder Vase coming out. That's FX7 Danny, and we get an onboard in the garage. Not a camera on a camera angle I've not seen before. Now, through this fast chicane and up to the line. Who will have the superior straight line speed? Who will have superior cornering speed? It's all about EXFL Checo, who goes up to the line now and goes above Will by 2/10. Next on up is Voizo in that first sector. It's a very, very interesting section of the track, this one. Very easy to get wrong traction wise. It's just overall a very important section of the racetrack. Same with this one as well. You can't really afford to get it wrong, which Ferdy gets very nicely as well. And now to the castle we go. Chucks it in. You can take all the curb he likes on PC, as you can tell, because they are very much able to just roll over curbs as much as they want. Now Rizzo coming through this very quick section and up to turn 17, chucks it in. Is he going to get to close or as close to the wall as Will did? No, he's not. Now all the way up, and now energy will be absolutely used down this straight. It's gonna all go. He'll be out by the time he gets to the line, actually, which is insane to think about. As we'll get closer to the line, and he goes quickest as well with a 40.3. It was a very tidy lap by Ferdy, and he got it right, as you can tell, because he's put it up to first. FX7 Danny currently on his lap sits no time obviously, but 9 minutes. You'd expect most drivers to be coming out of the pits, if anything. FX7 Danny, I doubt it'll be a purple first sector because the game's glitched, so we'll have to wait and see. He got very close to the oh, that's a rear lock, it looks like. Slide as well, very close to the limit on the exit, and now kink in the road, takes the curb, stays out wide, doesn't go as close to the wall as I've seen others do, lumps it in, close to the wall again, loses the rear and has lost his wing. Up to the line goes Jack. Where is he going to put it? P6. Here. Samuel Drake Lee, the closest man to Alex in the championship. I think the gap is about 11 points, I believe. Something close to that anyway. I will have a look now, just in case I got that wrong. Yeah, 10 points is the gap. TV's close behind on 46 points. Samuel Drake Lee is looking for a another podium probably. This was his actual debut race in the EXFL in Tier 2 Season 6. He joined, but I don't think it was one of his favourites, I believe, anyway. But yeah, it was either the Australia or Baku. I think he might have made it in Australia, but whatever. Yeah, Samuel Drake Lee then will get the lap to start now, and let's see what he can do, because it's a very the in lap is very interesting as well, because it's slow and it's on the way in, as well as TB's on a lap as well. As we've got all of the drivers apart from Nick, Danny, and Checo out of track, and obviously you're right. We'll have a look at the first sector split in a minute. We've got to got to get there first, and he is 8,000 up at the moment. As Ben 94's lagged out. Yeah, he's got connection issues at the moment. Ben 94 takes that very nicely. To be fair, does TB, and now into the castle. Takes it as wide as he possibly could to really bring it in and get maximum traction and exit speed, so we can get all the way and towards the 17 with as much speed as he can to just chuck it in like he is. I think that's a bit more cautious than I've seen other drivers do, to be fair. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see. The rest of the lot that is purple on the map, he is definitely improving as the fake TB. Let's have a look at what he does in this this final complex, this long winding straight. All the way to the line we go then. What is it going to be for the fake TB? It'll be right close up to the wall, and he puts in 39. What a lap by the fake TB. 8 tenths up is Alex though, and Alex is about to put in the 38s as well. Is it going to be quicker than the fake TB? No. Yes it is. 39.7 and a 39.8. Red Fire Tiger goes on to a 40.1 on the second run. Will get a better lap in, which is good for him. F1 Union down on the lap. Probably pits, I can't lie. He probably will. Otherwise though, that was those runs. As he does pit, as expected. And we will see Nick feature eventually. It's so crucial to get your lap right, and yeah, all these drivers will be taking it easy. Yes, we'll see that, and all the drivers come in. Ah, I apologise. Oh, sorry about this, by the way. I do sound a bit like I've got a cold. Well, Samuel Drake Lee revving the engine wants to get the least fuel he possibly can, but spins while he's there as well, and that isn't going to be good for those tyres of his, especially the rears. The rears get really worn around here, so if you see drifting, you know why. trying to minimise on fuel. He wants that perfect run. On the last, Nick, I don't know what he's doing. He might be trying to go for that, just a clever strategy and start at the back maybe. Or he'll come out very late. But I doubt it. I think he'll stay in the pits. Yep, he's the only one in the pits. Right, so the first man on his final run is Neil. He is in the first sector of his lap. Let's see how he fares in this through these first couple of corners. Beautiful apex through there, and now as he goes into this next section, brilliant to get right, and such a satisfying part of the track. He's up by just 100. Sorry, I have an aneurysm saying that. And now going up towards the castle. Ooh, deep, and that's not going to be good. Going to the actual castle section, he's run deep, and this isn't a good lap by Niels. He's lost a lot of time compared to that first sector. All these guys, the Victory B starts his last lap, but we'll focus with Niels until the end of his. Unless he makes a mistake, obviously, which he does. But is he going to lose all of that time that he did? How far down is he? He's not down by much, but a lot of mistakes in that lap won't really help him. But being down in an apparent slipstream won't really help him on this final run. I doubt he'll improve as he goes up to the line. Every single driver apart from Nick and Uri out on the track right now. As Ben's finished as well. Neil's boxes, and he's aborted that one as he's put it in the wall as well. As Jack on his lap, TB on his lap as well, going towards the castle section. He's flying, and he needs a 10th, exactly a 10th. And oh, he absolutely whacks it in there. He's really confident with the amount of steering he can just lump in, and he can just knows it can stick, and it's working. Nick's not Nick. EXFL Norris is all over the limits as well. They really want this. They're all over the track limits. They limiting every last millimetre and making sure it just sticks with them. Samuel Drake Lee goes 6th. That is qualifying done. Same with FX7 Danny. But the Fake TV will put it onto first position, but it's down to Alex to try and have a look. Fake TV goes across the line. It's a 39.6. EXFL Norris comes up to the line and goes on to a 39.5. Red Fire Tiger probably won't be able to improve it on them, but we'll see what he does. He goes ahead of F1 Union, puts it 3rd. But well. EXFL Norris with a 39.5. What a lap by the British driver to put it onto pole position for, I believe, the 21st time in this league. Right then, these drivers will be choosing their strategy, changing tyre pressures, doing all of that malarkey. Yeah, let's see if we can complete a racing lap before a safety car comes out, unlike Tier 2. Oh, Tier 2 did provide some thrills, I can't lie. From a driver point of view and probably the commentator's point of view as well, considering that you have drivers going side by side and stuff like that. Up next as well, next race, Miami, the third edition of the fourth edition of EXFL Miami Grand Prix, and it will start on Jaden's Twitch next week at F1 Union, Thursday 7 PM as per usual, unless he sleeps. I think it's 6:07 instead of 7:07, but we don't talk about that. It will be over there, and then we'll be most likely be back here for Miami as well, where you never know, could be some rain. Anyway, now, off at the topic of Miami, let's go to Baku. As the revs rise and the lights are about to go out, it goes to 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. And Krudovec jump starts and gets into the lead at turn 1. No, he doesn't. There's all carnage at the back, and 30 loses places. TB is up into the lead then. Jack second, or third, sorry, Alex second. At the back goes Voizo. It looks like he's got no winger pattern from what it looked like at turn 1. No. Somebody lost wings. So there will be pit stops, but everybody is still alive. Uri makes it up to 12th from last, and Ben94 gets his restart, and he hasn't lagged out yet, so good for him. Samuel Drake Lee gets up into the 4th place and is currently on the back of Red Fire Tiger, where he needs to try and get past, to try and get near Alex. Although we're talking more downforce versus less downforce, and it looks like Alex has more straight line speed, and through corners the fake TB will look a lot better, but obviously with that 9/10 gap, they need to sort of be with each other. But again, you don't need that much time on a straight like this, because realistically, here we go. Sorry, I'll carry on as Samuel Drake gets through on Red Fire Tiger and gets into the podium places, but EXFL Norris claws back 4/10 on that lap. Rear locking doesn't help him, and that will lose him an awful lot of time before we even get to the section where the fake TB is good. At the back, there is Red Fire Tiger, who is spinning, I believe. I think it was a half spin. Correction, he gets it all sorted though. And F1 Nico 22, by the way, with a class start, up to 6th already from 12th. As here we are to start then. EXFL Norris down 1, fake TB up 1, and nearly into the wall goes TB. That's a bit of a mistake. And Alex gains a bit more. We're all over the limit, and Alex gaining. Let's get the telemetry on and have a look at how much ERS has been burned. They're around the same region, but TB has a bit more. It's very easy to gain it back though, because of that middle sector. So windy, so many corners, so complex. But now Alex clawed a lot of time back on that last lap on this very straight. TB hasn't got away as much as he needed to, and with the straight line speed that Alex has an advantage and a bit of slipstream, lighter and lighter. If he gets towards that 4 tenths margin, he will be in a more like dangerous territory for TB to work with. But at the moment, these two are getting away from the pack of Samuel Drake Lee. That Samuel Drake Lee doesn't lead. He's ahead of that one, to be fair. But FX7 Danny leads that train. Alex on the back of TB then. The gap is 3 tenths and TB needs to gap a bit more. They're still the same energy, but these two are both brilliant drivers and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do here in that situation. Nick needs to try and get past Danny as quick as he possibly can to make sure he can get with these guys, because he needs to get some damage limitation down. He won last week with the fastest lap and he needs to win again next week to really bring some get the gap back to these guys. Again, 8 points mean a lot. DRS though does mean a lot to Alex right now, but he won't get it as things stand because TB's pulling. He's pulling away. He's using. Alex needs to use a lot down this straight to make sure he can gain, but it won't be enough and TB gets what he needs. And through that middle of the lap, Alex must have made some sort of mistake, but the gap, as TB drains a bit more battery, the gap stays 1.4, and can TB make the most of this clean air and get out? Oh! Alex nearly puts in the wall, and that was nearly a race-ending crash. There's Alex, there's Sam. And now, TB, the 2.5 second gap, he can check out with that. I can't lie, with the strategy that he can have with the extra time and stuff like that. If Alex doesn't claw back like 5 tenths a lap, then TB can just chill and get his battery back and just relax. Oh, near spin for Alex there. Looks like his rears are complaining a lot. Yellow flag at the back. That is EXFL Senna, who has gone straight on at the castle section. Still has a wing, but yeah, not looking too good for him. Nick is looking to get past maybe not just one but two. Up the inside on Danny he goes, he gets the move done, and now he wants to probably get past Jaden, which they can work together as a team and do, maybe. As they're close and close and close. Is Nick gonna go? Looks like he is. Jaden's not gonna fight this one. Cut over and he gets the move done, and now F1 Nico 22 can get after Samuel Drake Lee, and he will probably, I'm guessing, take Jaden with him maybe. Nick went too deep there, but he still gained time. He's gaining a lot of time. Same tyres and everything. This is just raw pace. Nick has said this is one of his good tracks. He said he's made it very clear as well that it's one of his good tracks. But the tyres are complaining a lot. Oh, the yellow's down at that first corner. What's gone on? Because Samuel Drake Lee's lost a ton of time. And FX7 Danny is now up into the points. Or into the podium, sorry. Oh, contact between Jaden and Sam there. Sam is like it's like a wagon. He looks like he's just parking at every single corner. It looks like Jaden and Nick have so much more confidence out of every corner to just give it a bit more welly, if you get me. We got 4.6 from Alex to TB now. And the gap from TB all the way down to Danny is 11 seconds. Lap 6 of 26.20 to go. And, okay, like, since about lap 3, TB has not looked back. Samuel Drake Lee has just opted to come into the pits. Is that for a second medium? No, oh, he's got wing damage. That must have been why he lost a load of time then. He's come in, he's pit, and is this podium look maybe running out for him now? Because he's losing positions and he'll probably lose another one. As we can see, 30 come up to turn 1. Is he going to get him? You can see 30 in the background now, and Sam does get out ahead with a virtual safety car coming out at the worst possible time for him, and he needs to stop completely, it looks like. And who is that for? It's not EXFL Senna. It's not Crew to Race. It's not Verdi. Not Sam. It's for Uri. Uri has no front wing, and the virtual safety car is in now. Ben Linky 4 drifts through there. Although Uri will be so quick down this straight. That'd be insane. Although, look at the fake TV, he's lost time that lot. Looks like his restart wasn't great, obviously. Because you don't lose that much time. When you're the fake TV anyway. But it seems like at the moment that this strategy is really working for the fake TV using higher wings in the and getting an advantages through the corners. with this beautiful helicopter cam is a positive side of the camera angles at the circuit, which they are very nice, I can't lie to you. Let's focus on your race leader, the fake TV, whose gap has come down a bit, but it goes back up. So, yeah. Oh, there's a little snap for the fake TV there. Oh, Danny's in the all in the yellow for fuel. That's an interesting one. That was close. Close to the wall. If Nick wants to gain a position on his teammate, he needs to think strategical here. They'll start coming in around this slot, maybe next slot, most likely next slot. At the earliest, this slot, F1 Union will get past FX7 Danny, and I'm expecting him to be the first person to maybe be able to peel off into the pit if he does feel like he needs to, but not. F1 Nico 22 comes in, and I was expecting a pit stop from somebody this lap to go for that undercut, and Nico's done that just to make sure he can get out in front of his teammate and Danny and get up into that podium position and plate. So if there is anything going on that's needed, he's out in a nice bit of clean air maybe. Oh, Ben's just there. Ben's just there, and he stays. Yeah, Ben stays behind. These two made contact in the opening round. Nick must be trying to get away then and get to the next car with no worries at all. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Ben. That was Samuel Trickley. Huh. EXFL Norris comes in, F1 Union comes in. So FX7 Danny is very exposed to an undercut. Here is F1 Union peeling into his pit box now. F1 Nico is coming down that main straight now. He's at that start finish line. You can see him on your screen now. Jaden has the inside line for the next corner. He will see F1 Nico 22 go past him, and Nick's strategy has worked, and that undercut will be big for his race, as he is now net P3. Yellow flag for EXFL Senna. The fake TV will box this up, surely. Yep, he's boxing. Fake TV's coming in at the end of this lap. You can see him peel into the pit lane, as you can see. And they will put on that hard compound of tyre to go to the end. FX7 Danny stays put. No, he doesn't. He comes in as expected and will be exposed to an undercut from the two Aston Martins, as DRS4 Jaden will get him back past Nick. It's only pulling closer, and look at that, the undercut from both of the Aston Martins are paying dividends as they get through, and FX7 Danny now comes out into a bit of traffic. And Danny with the DRS gets through on 30, and now he can see the Astons up the road. It's now down to him whether he's going to get them or not. There we go. And there is Ben, Fire, Nails all pitting. And there's Nick up into that podium position, as you could say. But the fake TV looks to be checking out of this one. I can't lie. Oh, and EXFL Senna is our first retirement of the day on lap 15 of his race, but lap 16 on our race. Yellow flag, and that's a virtual safety car. Voizo spins and the virtual is out. Lap 20. There's not been really much to this race, I can't lie. Not been much drama at all. It's been very straight up clean driving, to say the least. The fake TB leads then. Is he going to come in or is he going to stay out? He's got 11.4 a second margin to the car behind. We now know that the safety car's coming in now. It's the flash. FX7 Danny gets a massive penalty, and that's gonna be served now. Will he retire it? And he might retire. 14 drivers, 13 remain. Yellow flag. Voizo is out of this race. No safety car though. That would have been a bit spicy, can't lie. A safety car this late on. Oh well. Thanks F1 game for the continuous ruining of races. There's Crew de Vase coming out on track. Been lapped by the fake TB. Is he gonna try and distract them a bit here then? These two Ferrari teammates last season, I believe. The fake TB. So Jack, I'm assuming, has come in under Alex's command to maybe try and just put TB under a bit of pressure and put him into or making a mistake even. As Jack flies through, and now it's just gonna like give him dirty air maybe, because all this is doing is giving him DRS. Can't lie, Alex must think, is it worth just boxing and getting the fastest lap at this point? The fake TB's gonna have DRS. Yellow flag. It is FX7 Danny in the wall at the castle section. And now he's EXFL Checo and him make a bit of contact, and No, they're going side by side, maybe. Down the straight goes FX7 Danny, breaks early. And yeah, that's done. A bit of a spicy bit of the race there. Neil's to be fair as well. Great comeback by him. Ben 94, 6th place. He'll have that 100%. Jesus. Alex will probably just settle for a P2 finish here. PTV will take the Grand Slam. As well, ooh, little thing as well. I'm pretty sure TV's led every single lap of this one. No safety car intervention. Just at the latest, he's just led every single lap and hasn't looked back either. Oh no, he didn't get pole, did he? Alex got pole. No, he's one off. Oh, as we head on to the last tour of this this street circuit, I think it's fair to say that the fake TV's been untouchable today. He's not looked back that first corner pretty much. Yeah, Alex put him under pressure for about 3 laps, but otherwise mistakes costed him in that early part of the race. And since then, TB gained and gained and gained more ground than he ever did, and now TB needs to just survive one more and tour this dangerous track. It's so catchy. You be caught out anyway. You could lose a tire anyway. It's just a pain to navigate, but I can't lie. With a little slide there, one mistake can cost you everything. And I mean, realistically, no mistakes have come across this guy today. He has led every single lap, which I think is absolutely miraculous. As Samuel Great Lee takes that fastest lap, and FX7 Danny calls it day. Oh no, he crashes. But the fake TB led every single lap. The man in the Alpine is looking to bring home a great finish as Niels is in the barrier at the castle, but the fake TB number 97 wins in Baku, and the 97 takeover in the in Baku has been completed. Yeah, Alpine take the win. Fake TB will be very happy with that one, with a 15-second gap to EXFL Norris in second, and that gap does come down, but Alex still leads the championship. Nick then comes home in 3rd place after a very good comeback drive. Jay then comes home 4th after a crash, I believe, which elevated him to 4th. Ben 94 gets his personal best finish in Tier 1 with a P5. Red Fire Tiger comes home in 6th. You're right in 7th. And the Samuel Drake Lee 100% podium streak party will come to end. And yeah, Sam, not with his he probably won't be happy with himself, but he got that fastest lap at the end, and the clean sweep for TV didn't happen, but it really feels like it did. Right then, here's your final classification until the post-race pens. At the moment, as it stands, the Fake TV wins, then EXFL Norris, then F1 Nico 22, F1 Union, Aston Martin 3-4, great constructors point, 27 towards the tally. Ferrari and the Ben 94 and the Ferrari beats his teammate for the first time this season. Red Fire Tiger comes home 6th after starting 3rd. ERT Yorai gets a P7 finish from starting at the back. He will take that probably. And Alpine pick up a good 29 points as well. Samuel Drake Lee comes home 8th from starting 7th, and his podium streak is over sadly for him. EXFL Checo comes 9th. After starting 11th, and Niels, after a crash on the last lap, has to settle for a crash, and sadly is not going to be classified in the end as a finisher. Anyway, I have been Logic09 for commentating this Baku EXFL T1 race. We will be back next week for Miami. Yeah, we'll see you there. Goodbye.